you're an athlete who feels smooth, confident, and in control during practice, but tight, rushed, or disconnected once the game starts, this video is for you. Because this isn't a confidence problem. It's not that you can't handle pressure. In fact, most athletes who struggle with this are very capable. What you're experiencing is a context shift problem. And once you understand what's actually shifting, it becomes trainable. This is one of the most frustrating experiences in sports. You know you can do it. You've done it hundreds of times in practice. Your coach has seen it. Your teammates have seen it. And yet in games, something changes. Suddenly you're thinking more. You're reacting instead of flowing. You feel like you're chasing the game instead of playing it. Most athletes internalize that as something's wrong with me, but that story is inaccurate and unnecessary. Here's the assumption most athletes make without realizing it. If I can do it in practice, I should be able to do it in games. But practice and competition ask very different things from your nervous system. In practice, consequences are low, repetition is high, time feels available, mistakes are reversible. In games, outcomes matter, decisions feel permanent, you're being evaluated, emotions are attached to every moment. So when performance drops, it's not because your skill disappeared, it's because the system running the skill has changed. This is a distinction most athletes never hear. Practice performance is driven by automatic execution. Game performance is influenced by interpretation. Under pressure, the brain doesn't ask, can you do this? It asks, what does this mean? What's at stake? What happens if this goes wrong? So attention shifts. Instead of being in the action, you start monitoring yourself inside the action. You're thinking about mechanics. You're thinking about outcomes. You're thinking about how this moment reflects on you. That's not choking, that's over-managing something that works best when trusted. This is why advice like calm down, trust yourself, play free rarely works in these situations, because you can't think your way back into automatic performance. The more you try to control the feeling, the further attention moves from the task. Performance doesn't return when emotions disappear. It returns when attention reconnects to what you can influence. That's the real bridge. Here's a shift that actually matters. Instead of asking, how do I feel right now, which keeps attention internal and evaluative, ask, what is the next controllable action? That might be the first step of the movement, the feel of contact, the rhythm of your breath, the same cue you use in practice. This does two important things at once. First, it removes evaluation. Second, it reconnects attention to execution. You're not trying to recreate practice conditions, you're recreating practice level attention inside a competitive environment. That's a skill, and skills can be trained. Athletes who perform consistently under pressure don't feel calmer. They get better at staying task connected even while nerves, doubt, or emotion are present. Pressure doesn't need to disappear for performance to show up. If this gap between games and practices feels familiar, it's exactly what we train inside the Athlete Within app. You'll find step-by-step attention training, reset routines for real competition moments, tools to bring practice level execution into pressure. You can explore it with the link below and start training the part of performance most athletes leave to chance. There's a 14-day free trial.